always think of the RAV4 as one of the original small SUVs. And over the years, it's been offered in a number of configurations, even as a two-door and with a powerhouse V6. But for this generation, Toyota's keeping it simple. This is the all-new RAV4. When you go to buy a RAV4 today, you can choose one of 3 trim levels in either front or all-wheel drive. My ride? A RAV4 Limited all-wheel drive with one of the few option packages. The display audio with navigation, Entune, and JBL, which also includes a blind spot monitor with rear cross traffic alert. MSRP is $31,430. All of the key players in this segment have recently been redesigned, and this RAV4 jumps right into the mix with the best of them. The biggest hurdle for me is its styling. I just don't care for the pointed front end and Toyota's love of bulbous taillights. But for what it's worth, most of the people that chatted me up about it this week really liked it. For me, it's the RAV4's excellent drivability, gas mileage, and big carrying space which impress. And the terracotta interior looks really cool. There are a number of different materials and color schemes used in this limited model, giving the eye plenty to look at, including this leather wannabe swathing the dash called Softex. Toyota refers to it as high quality and breathable, but just tell your friends it's leather and they likely won't know the difference. With a cargo area that's deeper and larger, with easy fold rear seats, the over 73 cubic feet is tops in the class. And that doesn't mean you have to compromise on space in the back seat, where the seats recline and the floor is flat, making 3 across a breeze. And with memory settings for the driver's side, heated seats, and a somewhat slow but feature-packed Entune infotainment system with HD radio, this limited model brings the amenities you'd expect at this trim and price. And though most of it looks and feels the part, there is a tinge of cheapness to some of the plastics. With the V6 off the table, this 176 horsepower, 2.5-liter 4-cylinder bears the responsibility of satisfying all shoppers and does a great job of moving the RAV4, whether it's smooth cruising on the highway or confidently traversing a mountain pass. Power is not an issue. Gas mileage is rated at 22 mpg city, 29 highway for this all-wheel drive model. There's a notable double wishbone suspension in the rear, which complements the typical smoothness of the struts in the front, though over potholes and other large obstructions, the body crashes without much cushioning. There are also eco and sport modes, which affect more than just the 6-speed transmission shift points, but moves some of the torque to the rear wheels automatically, as well as modifies throttle response and steering effort. There's also an all-wheel drive lock mode for a fixed 50-50 front-to-rear torque split while off-roading at speeds up to 25 miles per hour. But at only 6.3 inches, its ground clearance won't allow for too much. The RAV4 doesn't offer the dynamic range of powertrain and amenities options of the class-leading Ford Escape, and that can be a turnoff for some who need, for instance, greater towing capabilities. But the top RAV4 stickers for thousands less than the top Escape as well. This RAV4 Limited is a simply packaged SUV, priced and sized right for the masses. For Drive Time, I'm Steve Hammes.